Over the years, I've had several conversations with people where they've expressed some frustration with the realtor that they had hired. And I was trying to explain to them that there's a lot of experience that people need to gain before they can actually be out practicing real estate. And I thought I'd do a little research and find out how we actually compare to other careers. If you wanted to be an electrician, they are required to complete 288 hours of classroom and lab training plus 8,000 hours as an electrical apprentice. Or they can do a 2-year degree from a technical school plus 6,000 hours as an electrical apprentice. If somebody wanted to become a plumber, they are required 2 years or 3,400 hours of practical experience. If they want to become a journeyman, that requires 6,800 hours and practical experience. Master requires 5 full years and 8,500 hours of practical experience. That doesn't mention all of the exams that they have to complete over the years. If somebody wants to become a real estate appraiser, they complete 200 hours of appraisal education and training, including 1,500 hours of ethics and standards of practice, 2,500 hours of appraisal experience across 30 months, and passing the certified exam. Keep in mind, the real estate appraiser actually doesn't have anything to do with the navigating through the contract, advising, counseling, or anything. Now, here's what's interesting. To become a real estate agent, the person that's leading everyone, you complete a 168-hour test preparatory class, pass the exam, and apply for the license. The difference is that in other careers, on-the-job training and apprenticeship is required before you're actually out working in the business. Real estate, there is no apprenticeship, there's no on-the-job training, there's no requirement of any additional education before you're advising and counseling people through a very stressful process. The only way a real estate agent gains experience is through active, productive experience in the business. That does not mean someone who's had their real estate license for 10, 20 years and dabbles in the business 1 or 2 times a year. The real estate business is changing constantly, and you have to constantly keep up on how the process is going for your clients so you can properly advise them. Many people are not aware that real estate has an 87% failure rate, because it's fairly easy to go and take the test, but then there's no follow-up or guidance for these people as they're stepping into these very complex transactions while managing a difficult inspection or an appraisal that comes in low or a closing that's delayed and an interest rate that's going to be lost. All of these have to be handled every single time, and you'll need to have someone who has the experience to be able to guide you through that. So, if you're thinking about buying or selling in the near future, all I ask is that you pause. Take a few moments to sit down with a recommended realtor or someone that you find and ask them to present to you what value they bring to the transaction. I promise you, this will alleviate some of the stress that goes along with the process. Without any obligation to me, I'm happy to sit down with you and explain the entire process, start to finish, and most importantly, what to expect from a realtor.